Most of you think about where our water comes from these days. The city dwellers twist the tap and don't think twice about the source until the water bill comes. And rural folks may still draw their water from a well, but it is usually a well drilled by professionals. We have been felt the joy of parts of people who've labored for days, weeks, or years to dig in dry earth and who finally find water deep in a hole. Today's reading text is about the praising God. And the circumstances, historical circumstances of that day was very fearful. The southern kingdom, Judea, was surrounded by the threat of the nations around them. Damascus, the king was Rezin. The northern kingdom, Israel, the name of king is Pekah. They had a coalition. And then they would like to ask the southern kingdom join their coalition in order to repel the fear of Assyria, which is a superpower at that time. But the king of southern kingdom, Ahaz, he denied and he rejected their offer. Instead, he asked Assyrian king Tiglath-Pileser III. And so the southern kingdom became a vassal nation under the rule of Assyria. Of course, in 721 BC, the northern kingdom, Israel, were conquered by Assyria, and all other countries were conquered by Assyria. But still, the southern kingdom, Judah, is remaining. But they are surrounded by the fear. So today's text, it says that we praise to God and we give thanks to God. Someday, God is going to give us the salvation. And in Isaiah chapter 12, verse 3, today's reading said that, with joy you will draw the water from the well of salvation. When you just read Isaiah chapter 7 through chapter 12, is a unit of the God's comfort with the circumstances, historical circumstances of Near East. And in chapter 7, verse 14 says a well-known phrase like this: the virgin will be with child and will give birth to a son and will call him Emmanuel. That's what Ahaz received from God at that time. So that message is also for us today. We just get together to worship God, to glorify God, and honor God through our worship service. Especially this morning, we have choir who worked really hard for several months to prepare all their cantata worship service together with you. And I really give thanks to God for all of these members and also the readers too. And most of all, I would like to give thanks to God for the leadership of Bill Bowles, who has led our choir really well. Let's give him our applause. Thank you very much. But I think that this is not just only entertainment. It is the worship service. It is a sign for us to glorify God and also inspire